small shop owner has bought in the Santa or in any Raitu Bazaar.
एक ही जगह पे मिलके those type of plastics are known as thermosetting plastics. Comparison, there are 3 types.
Up, down, right, left.
I am not inferior to anyone.
We are SWREIS. We are top on the Everest. Congratulations.
I want to be a leader.
Hi Sparrows! A pleasant good afternoon to one and all. I am Swapna from Vaira, Khammam district. Friends, have you ever visited a zoo? What are the animals present in the zoo? Yes, the lion, tiger, elephant, deer, etc. Friends, are they same in size? No. Are same in color? No. Is their feeding habit same? No. That means there is some variation. This variation of life at various levels of biological organizations is termed as biodiversity. Today we are going to discuss about biodiversity. What is our topic, friends? Yes, today we are going to discuss about biodiversity. Friends, I think you have already learned about the biodiversity in your previous classes, isn't it, friends? Yes. Friends, do you know what this bio means? What this bio means, friends? Yes, bio means life. And what does diversity means? Yes, diversity means it is nothing but variety or variation. See friends, what does bio means? Bio means life. And what does diversity means? Diversity means variety or variation. Friends, when we observe our surroundings, we find different kinds of organisms which vary in size, form, feeding habits, behavior, etc. For example, there are more than 20,000 species of ants and 3 lakh species of beetles, 28,000 species of fish and 20,000 species of orchids. This variation of life at various levels of biological organizations is termed as biodiversity. What is our topic, friends? Yes, today we are going to discuss about biodiversity. Friends, I think you are eager to know about the levels of biodiversity. Okay, let's see the levels of biodiversity. Friends, levels of biodiversity. Biodiversity exists not only at the species level but at all levels of biological organizations ranging from macromolecules within the cell to biomes. Where does biodiversity exist, friends? Yes, biodiversity exists not only at the species level but at all levels of biological organizations ranging from macromolecules within the cell to biomes. Friends, look at this picture. Do you recognize him? Who is he? Friends, yes, he is none other than Edward Wilson, who popularized the term biodiversity. Who is he, friends? He is none other than Edward Wilson, the sociobiologist who popularized the term biodiversity. Here, the biodiversity is of 3 types. How many types? 3 types. What are there? They are, first one is genetic diversity. And second one is species diversity. And the third one is ecological diversity. How many types, friends? Yes, 3 types. What are there? There are genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecological diversity. Friends, generally, when we hear the word genetics, what we remember? Yes, we remember the genes. Here, genetic diversity means it is the diversity of genes within a species. Friends, look at this picture. What you observe here? Wow! Different kinds of dogs. Friends, all are the same species, but there is some difference. Why, friends? Why they are different in their color? Yes, due to the presence of different genes, they are different in their color. Why, friends? Due to the presence of different genes. This diversity of genes within a species is called genetic diversity. Friends, are you understand? Okay. Next one is species diversity. Friends, what is meant by species diversity? Yes, it is the diversity at species level. Friends, for example, amphibian diversity in Western Ghats is greater than that of the Eastern Ghats. Friends, do you know which organism is called as amphibian? Let's see. Look at this picture. Friends, here frog is called as amphibian. Why, friends? It led dual mode of life. The organism which led dual mode of life is called amphibian. Friends, here the amphibian diversity in Western Ghats is greater than that of the Eastern Ghats. That is the species diversity. And the third one is ecological diversity. Friends, what is meant by ecological diversity? Yes, it is the diversity at higher level of organizations or at the ecosystem level. So, friends, what is the third one? Ecological diversity. It is the diversity at higher level of organizations. For example, India with its deserts, rainforests, mangroves, coral reefs, estuaries, alpine meadows, all these are the best examples for ecological diversity in our country. Friends, did you understand about the ecological diversity? Yes. Friends, how many types of diversities are there? Yes, there are 3 types. What are there? There are genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecological diversity. Friends, I think you understand about the levels of biodiversity. And here, friends, this ecological diversity has 3 indices. How many? 3 indices. What are there? There are alpha diversity, beta diversity, and gamma diversity. What are the friends? Alpha diversity, beta diversity, and gamma diversity. Friends, what is meant by alpha diversity? Let's see. Alpha diversity. It is measured by counting the number of taxa within a particular area, community, or ecosystem. What is alpha diversity, friends? It is measured by counting the number of taxa within a particular area, community, or ecosystem. And the second one is beta diversity. Friends, it is the species diversity between 2 adjacent ecosystems, and it is obtained by comparing the number of taxa unique to each of the ecosystem. And the third one is gamma diversity. It is the measure of overall diversity for different ecosystems within an ecological region. Friends, these are the 3 indices of ecological diversity. Friends, Let us have a glance on PowerPoint. See here the first circle indicates alpha diversity. What's that, friends? Alpha diversity. Here it is measured by counting the number of taxa within a particular area, community or ecosystem. And the second circle indicates beta diversity. It is measured by, it is the species diversity between two adjacent ecosystems and is obtained by comparing the number of taxa unique to each of the ecosystem. And the third one is, what's that, friends? Is gamma diversity. It is the measure of overall diversity for different ecosystems within an ecological region. Friends, did you understand about the 3 indices of ecological diversity? Okay, I will tell you some of the ecological services. They are, see friends, balance of nature, biological productivity, regulation of climate, degradation of waste, cleaning of air and water, cycling of nutrients. All these are the best examples for ecological services. Friends, did you understand about the ecological diversity? Okay. Let's see other attributes of biodiversity. What's that, friends? Other attributes of biodiversity. Friends, which species is called endemic species? Yes. The species unique to a given area is called endemic species. Which species, friends? The species unique to a given area is called endemic species. Friends, here the pattern of biodiversity is divided into 2 types. How many types? 2 types. What are they? They are, first one is latitude and second one is species area relationship. Species area relationship. Friends, how many factors are there? There are 2 factors. First one is latitude and second one is species area relationship. Friends, let's see the latitudinal gradient in biodiversity. Friends, here biodiversity is not uniform throughout the world but shows rather uneven distribution. The pattern of biodiversity is divided into 2 types. The first one is latitude, latitudinal gradient in biodiversity. What is meant by latitudinal gradient in biodiversity, friends? Yes, that means there is an increase in diversity from poles to the equator. What's that, friends? There is an increase in diversity from poles to the equator. Here, let us see the following data. Friends, look at this table. This table indicates place. What's that? Place. And the next one indicates number of types of birds. Number of types of birds. And the third one indicates latitude. Third one indicates latitude. Friends, here in Colombia, there are 1400 types of birds are present at 0 degrees latitude to the North Pole. And in New York, 105 types of birds are present at 41 degrees latitude to the North Pole. And in Greenland, 56 types of birds are present at 71 degrees latitude to the North Pole. Friends, have you observed anything here? Yes, here at the 0 degrees latitude, the number of types of birds are more in Colombia. And in New York, when it reaches 41 degrees latitude to the North Pole, the number of types of birds are decreased to 105. And when in the Greenland, when it reaches the 71 degrees latitude to the North Pole, the number of types of birds are only 56. What you observe here? Yes, here increasing the latitude decreases the number of types of birds. That means if the latitude increases, the species diversity decreases. See friends, yes, here when the latitude is increasing, the number of types of birds are decreasing. That means latitude is inversely proportional to the species diversity. Friends, did you understand about the latitudinal gradient? Okay, let's see the species area relationship. And before that, I want to ask one question, friends. That is, friends, do you know the reasons for greater biodiversity in tropics? Yes, there are 3 reasons. What are they, friends? How many reasons? 3 reasons. What are there? They are, first one is, tropical latitudes have remained relatively undisturbed for millions of years and thus had a long evolutionary time. As long duration was available in this region for speciation, it leads to species diversification. That is the first reason. Then second reason, tropical climates are relatively more constant and predictable than that of the temperate regions. Here, constant environment promotes niche specialization. This leads to species diversity. And third reason is, in tropical regions, solar energy and resources like water, etc. are available in abundance in this region. This leads to higher productivity in terms of food production, leading to greater species diversity. These are the 3 reasons for greater diversity in the tropics. That is the reason 1 and reason 2 and reason 3. Friends, let's learn about species area relationship. What's that, friends? Species area relationship. This is the second factor of our topic. What's that, friends? Second factor, species area relationship. Before we learn the species richness and the area available to them, let's learn about species richness. Friends, did you know what is meant by species richness? Yes, it is the number of species per unit area. The more the number of species in an area, the more is the species richness. Here, the species richness increases with increasing the explored area but only up to a limit. Friends, the species richness increases with increasing the explored area but only up to a limit. This is about the species area relationship. Friends, let's see the importance of species diversity to the ecosystem. What's that, friends? Importance of species diversity to the ecosystem. Friends, do you think any importance? Is there any importance to the species diversity? Let's see. Importance of species diversity to the ecosystem. Here, communities with more types of species tend to be more stable than those with the less number of types of species. Stable communities generally withstand disturbances. Friends, let me ask you, what if we lost a few species? Will it affect man's life? Let's see. Here, Paul Ehrlich experiments the rivet popper hypothesis, taking an aeroplane as an ecosystem he explained how removal of one by one rivets of various parts may slowly damage the plant, and he shows how important a species is in the overall functioning of the ecosystem. Removal of a rivet from a part that support the seed or some minor important parts may not damage the plant, but removal of a rivet from a part that support the wing can result in crash. Likewise, removal of a critical species may affect the entire community and thus the entire ecosystem. Friends, see here, this is the aeroplane. Friend, if we remove the parts from seat or some other relatively minor parts, what will happen? Nothing. There is no problem. But if we remove the rivet from a part that support the wing, what will happen? Yes, it results in crash. Like that, if we remove the critical species from the ecosystem, it results in disturbance of entire community and thus the entire ecosystem. Friends, imagine how greatly he explained about the importance of species diversity through the aeroplane. Yeah, let's see the role of biodiversity. What's that, friends? Role of biodiversity. Is there any role of biodiversity in our life? Okay, friends, let's see. Role of biodiversity. Human beings derive countless economic benefits from the nature as biodiversity is reservoir of resources. Here, to explain the role played, the different aspects are categorized into 3 types. How many types? 3 types. They are narrowly utilitarian argument, broadly utilitarian argument, and ethical argument. How many types it is divided, friends? 3 types. What are there? They are narrowly utilitarian argument, broadly utilitarian argument, and ethical argument. Let's learn about the narrowly utilitarian argument. Friends, look at this chart. Biodiversity plays a major role in many ecosystem services. As it plays, friends, it provides food, fruits like apple, custard apple, watermelon, orange, strawberry, grapes, and etc. And cereals like wheat, millet, barley, oats, etc. And beans like gram, kidney beans, and pulses like coffee beans, gram, groundnut, and etc. Friends, have you understood about the narrowly utilitarian argument? And not only that, it gives the industrial products like perfume, rubber, dyes, etc. And the medicinal importance or vimblastin from Vinca rosea and digitalis from foxglove are obtained from diverse living organisms. This is about the narrowly utilitarian argument. Friend, did you understand about the narrowly utilitarian argument? Okay, let's see the broadly utilitarian argument. It explains that biodiversity plays a major role in many ecosystem services. For example, friends, do you know what is this picture? Yes, it is Amazon rainforest. What's this, friends? Amazon rainforest. It is also known as lungs of our planet. Here, Amazon rainforest produce 20% of the total oxygen in the Earth's atmosphere. And not only that, pollination by pollinating agents like bees, birds, bats, without which plant cannot produce fruits or seeds. And there are other benefits also. They are like atmospheric pressure derived by taking walk in the woods. This is about the broadly utilitarian argument. And what is the third one, friends? Yes, that is ethical argument. It relates to what we owe to plants, animals and microbe species with which we coexisting on this planet. The moral duty to care and pass on biological legacy to future generation is the need of ours, as every species has an intrinsic value. Friends, this is about the ethical argument. And how many types it is divided, friends? It is the role of biodiversity is divided into 3 types. What are there? There are narrowly utilitarian argument, broadly utilitarian argument and ethical argument. Friends, did you understand about the role of biodiversity? Okay. Let's see. Threats to biodiversity. What is that, friends? Threats to biodiversity. There are 4 major causes for accelerated rates of species extinction in the world. How many, friends? 4 major causes for accelerated rates of species extinction in the world. They are habitat loss and fragmentation. First one is habitat loss and fragmentation. It has also 4 important reasons for loss of biodiversity. First one is deforestation. What is that, friends? Deforestation. Deforestation leads to extinction of species in the forest. Here, see this picture, friends. Here, what is that? Yes, that is tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest, once covering 14 surface of the earth, now not more than 4%. And next one is conversion of agricultural lands to conversion of forest lands to agricultural lands. What is that, friend? Conversion of forest lands into agricultural lands. Here, friends, look at this picture. That is Amazon rainforest. Here, Amazon rainforest is now cleared to cultivate soybean production and is conversion to grasslands for raising the beef cattle. This is the second reason. And third one is pollution. Look at this picture, friends. Pollution. Pollution enhances the degradation of habitat and threatens the survival of many species, and as the pollutants change the quality of environment. And the fourth one is fragmentation. What is the fourth one, friends? Fragmentation. Fragmentation of habitat leads to population decline. For example, mammals and birds require large territories and animals with migratory effects are badly affected. Friends, look at this picture. Yes, here what you observe, fragmentation. Fragmentation is nothing but discontinuity of natural habitat. Due to fragmentation, the population has declined. And let's see the second threat. That is over-exploitation. What is that, friends? Over-exploitation. Friends,